Hello and welcome to the fourth stage of the Hyundai Archery World Cup here in Berlin, Germany. I'm Chris, I'm here with Seb. How are you doing, Seb?
Good, and you?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. It's been a windy couple of days here at the last stage of this year's international circuit in Germany. Yesterday, qualification was really tough. Tell me about it.
What can I say? It's my worst score till probably 3 years. I'm a back tension shooter. Definitely, and with the coach we discussed a little about the conditions, and I decide to switch to a thumb trigger release. Then I can probably have a little more decision on my shots. It works quite okay for most of the shots. Some were really bad. I had a miss when the wind got me. Shot 664. I didn't give up. I gave everything I had, and that's it.
But you weren't the only one, were you? Everyone was struggling.
Oh no, we were all struggling, and I have a lot of respect for Mikey for dummy shooting 690 plus. It was really hard. Maybe the weight on the bow can help a little, and I probably put around 250 to 300 grams more on my bow from long roads, side roads. It helps, but not enough.
So just describe to me how much it was moving, because it's very easy to see the flag.
So just for an example, I was shooting target 23D, so bottom right. Sometimes the wind moves me to 24D.
That's like 2 meters at the target, right?
Yeah, that's 2 meters off. In that kind of situation, you just throw back and reset. But I had some ends. It's windy, then you draw back. You think it's the end of a big
gust.
wave, big gust. Then you draw again. And then it's getting worse, so you draw back again. And when you have 3 hours left in your quiver, 1 on the bow, and you have 90 seconds left on the clock, you say, well, that sucks a little.
Yeah.
So just try to do your best and go on.
So in what situation, like you said you changed, what time before did you change from that thumb?
I changed, so I was on the practice field before the qualification run, and we had 3 end of practice on the qualification field, and I shot a few arrows with my back tension on the practice field and said, well, it's not gonna end up well, so let's try that.
Not ideal conditions then.
No, not at all. But it's same for everyone. Some can handle it better than others. Yeah, it wasn't a good day for me. But I gave everything I had. So yeah, I'm really not happy. I'm sad and mad for that. But I have no regrets. You have to make a choice. If you said, well, should I take this one or this one? Then you mess up with your mental game. Then you said, well, this arrow is bad. I maybe should have shoot with the other one.
You gotta commit.
Yeah, it's always back and forth, and you are not aware. So just take a decision and
go for it. So this is the first World Cup in forever that we haven't had a compound man shoot over 700. That really shows how difficult the conditions were. Domagoj and Mikey, they did shoot 690 plus. How do you do that in this kind of weather?
Just to be aware on that, Mikey have maybe 1.5 kilo only of weights on the bow. I don't mean
extra
weights
stuff.
of other stuff, just of weight. And Domi has also a lot of weights on it. It can help. And after, it depends how you handle your shot. If if you punch or not, and also how you read the wind. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. It's, in my opinion, it's that if you're used to shoot in a lot of wind like this, sometimes in France we have really strong winds, strong gusts, but we maybe have 10, 15 days during the outdoor season like this. I still shoot in these conditions. I try to shoot with the back tension in it. This time, I mean, yesterday was a little bit, probably a little bit too much for me with the back tension. Yeah, and being lucky and used to.
Practice.
Yeah.
Effectively. So then you shot against this morning. What were the conditions like again this morning?
It was still windy, still big gust. It was maybe around 15 kilometers less, but still strong wind. So I was shooting in target 13A, and on 1 or 2 arrows, I passed the B target and was in between 13 and 14. So it was not easy at all. And again, I decided to switch and to not switch and stay with the thumb trigger. The first end was really calm, and my sight was set up with the wind, and I said, well, I don't want to change my sight setup for maybe 1 or 2 arrows. In this case, it was the first 3 that were pretty calm, still windy, but pretty calm. And so I aim off, still got beaten by the wind. I got a 998, which put me 3 down. And then I decided to switch back to the back tension and said, well, that's my choice. I'll stay till the end and see how it goes. Then I shot 27, got another 8 with the winds. Then I shot 28. I don't remember the third end, but I was, so it was 54, then 20. I shot, so 26, then 27, then 28, then another 28. And the one before last, I had 2 10s, so I was back on track, but you never know what can happen with the wind. And the coach was counting down for me, and I was already aiming for almost 15 seconds and say 10, 9, 8. I wasn't able to have a second of aiming in the yellow, and I just punched at 2 seconds, got an 8. I mean, it's still an 8, got 8 points, but I was 2 down. I shot 30 on the last end, and my opponent was lucky and get 2 liner, got 29, and that's the end for the individual part for me this week.
It's a tough way to end the season, isn't it?
Yeah, I was, well, so I didn't start really good for Colombia, individual side. I mean, we finished second with PJ and Jean-Philippe in team, which was a good start. Antalya was hard also. Then I decided to make a change on my draw length. It was way better. I shot 704 at the World Champ and end up 9th. I lose against Kim Jong-ho, who shot really well. I have no regrets for the World Champ. I have deception, of course, but no regrets. I gave everything I had. I shot well. I shot 149 against Domi. I shot 147 against Kim, and I had one bad shot that the aiming was bad, but the arrow will land where the dot were. So that's it, and then I got 2 liners. We were really close from the semis in team. We lost by 1 against Colombia. Yeah, no regrets. I mean, I shot well, and I wasn't at the World Champ to defend my title from 2017. I mean, it's mine. Nobody can take it from me.
Yeah. It's a new competition.
Yeah, it's a new competition as always, and all the guys on the line are here to get the title. Not my turn. Maybe next time, who knows? But yeah, I was shooting good, and last weekend we had national stage club teams. I shot 707, which was really good. We had nice conditions so it was a mix shooting with individual and team rounds, and I shot 4 times 147, one time 149. We shot some rounds by team at 235, 233. So I was confident. I didn't, before leaving for Berlin, I didn't have my thumb trigger in the pocket. I checked the forecast and said, yeah.
Maybe you should check it in there, yeah.
It can be a good idea to have 1 or 2 practice with it. Yeah, I hate shooting like this, but I mean, yeah, I gave everything, and I will have to practice more in these kind of conditions.
That's the only way to get better at it.
Yep.
Obviously, this has been a really short season. We're now in July, the very start of July, and we're done effectively. What's next on the cards for you?
What's next? We have our national championship outdoor in 2 weeks, and that's it for the season. I mean, I'm off. I'm done for the individual side here, so that's it for the World Cup final. Well, coming here, I knew I have to win to have a spot for Moscow. It's over.
Yeah.
Next time. So after that, in 2 weeks, the national champ, and then it will be the first time in 10 years I will have 3 straight weeks of vacations with my wife.
Where are you going?
We'll go a week in the southwest of France to visit my grandpa and grandma, and then we'll take 2 straight weeks in the southeast near Montpellier. So the bow will stay in the box for 3 weeks, and I'll take my golf stuff.
I think that sounds like a good idea. After so many years
I mean, it's my job. I'm professional, but sometimes we are all motivated for that, to go in competition, to win. But to stay motivated, we all need to have a break also, and it's a good moment to have a break. I will have some relax. I will improve my golf game and enjoy vacations with my wife and my daughter.
Well, and then this is a really hard sport. I think we've spoken about it before, but I speak about it quite a lot of people. Everyone loses. Like almost everyone on the field loses. And having a season where you don't come and win something, it's a long season. It's a hard season.
Yeah, it's a hard season. It's always hard. I mean, we had 1 podium at the beginning of the season.
You haven't shot badly all year.
No. I shot well. I shot well with team. I shot well individual, but the level just grew up more and more, and so yeah, we need to practice in bad conditions, in windy conditions, in rainy conditions, whatever. Yeah, the level is really, really hard. I mean, it was just a little windy in Colombia. Mikey shot 713. Come on, it's insane. When I had some trouble, I had some trouble to starting the outdoor season. It was a difficult part for me, having some personal trouble with the family. I mean, it can happen to everyone. That's it. I don't take that as an excuse, but yeah, I wasn't 100% on my practice, so I have to deal with it. That's it. But yeah, I had a good season. I shot 708 the week before the World Champ. I shot 704. Then the week after, I shot 77. It's a good season.
Yeah, I know that you've had your season, and the French team's had a not the best season overall. And I know you follow Recurve archery as well.
Yeah.
Have you spoken to much of the Recurve guys about how their year's gone, especially not having the Olympic spots to date?
It's really hard for a lot of teams. I mean, you have some teams like the US men don't get the spot, and the US women too. French team, men and women, didn't get also. Next year, the Olympic tournament for the team in Berlin will be one of the hardest.
Yeah, absolutely.
In my opinion, when you check all the teams that still don't have a quota, it will be one of the hardest. And
there's only 3 spots available on this field behind us.
Yes, yeah. And discussing with some person living here in Berlin, this field is not windy maybe 10 days a year.
So it's going to be windy.
Probably, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, and I'm still impressed with the Recurve results. I mean, Metegazos shot 343 first half yesterday morning. It's amazing. Second half he shot 310. It was way much windy, and it was way much windy for us. But yeah, the level for compound men, compound women, recurve women, and mostly recurve men grow up, and yeah, the level is insane. When you check the average arrow on match play, like in Colombia, Brady was around 28.9, around 29 per end. It's
huge.
It's huge. It's just near perfect. And he was in the bronze final. So yeah, sometimes even if you are shooting amazing, you need to be lucky. Getting a liner or
catching the wind at the right moments.
Yeah, reading the wind a little better than your opponent, or just being a little more lucky than the others in the wind. It's always difficult for everyone. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not.
That's the game.
Yeah.
So the competition season is finished for you. There's obviously the finalists in Moscow. Who do you think's looking good to win the World Cup this year?
It's a tough one, but first we will have to see which of the US guys go there, because Braden and James Lutz won a stage, but we have Chris Schaff second, finishing second in Antalya. So he's third, but if he has a good one here, or if he win here, he can just pass James Lutz.
Yeah.
I'll put a bill on Mikey.
From nowhere. We'll talk about the US guys and then Mikey.
Yeah, I mean, Mikey shoots shots amazing since many years. That can also be, I don't know where Domi is ranked. It can also be Domagoj Buden, or one of the US guy. Also. I mean, Braden finished second in Colombia, win Shanghai, end up losing quarterfinal, I think, in Antalya. It's a really good year for him. Yeah, it can be Braden, it can be Chris or Mikey. Maybe
or even
Dom.
James if.
Or James Lutz if he's in and kick one of his teammates. You never know. But yeah, we'll know that by the end of the week.
And so, while you're on holiday, will you still follow the results from all of
Yeah,
these?
of course. I still follow.
But you still follow everything, right? You don't
Yeah. I follow the recurves. I mean, even if I'm not shooting a competition, I follow the results. I was so right after Colombia with PJ, we traveled to Reading, which is a 3D event, a big 3D event in the US. It's 1600 shooter, and it was hard to get some roaming somewhere because we are in the middle of nowhere, pretty much. But till I can check results, so in France, it was the first stage of the club team championships. I was checking results from my teammates and friends. Yeah, I follow the results.
So is there any other particular archers you follow from other teams or apart from your team?
Obviously, I follow all the French guy internationally, and just being curious, and I like doing statistics on the World Cups to see how the level grow and where are the French guy compared to the others in an average point on qualifications or match play or whatever. I just follow that, and yeah, I have an archery blood, so it's in me. I like following archery even if I'm not shooting, and whatever, Recurve, US, Netherlands, whatever.
Sounds like you really need a holiday.
Yeah, but I will still follow the results.
Fantastic. So what's left in the week in Berlin for you and for everyone else here?
So we'll still have the team. Jean-Philippe won, so he's in 116 with PJ tomorrow. We also have Sophie, who were in the top 8 yesterday. We have the mixed team. We also have the recurves, so I will cheer for them tomorrow morning, practice a little, then give everything I can in the team round tomorrow afternoon. Hopefully we can reach the last 4 to get in on the final field on Saturday.
Find out. Are you sticking with the button or are you going to the back tension?
The condition will be maybe a little more calm tomorrow, so I'll probably stay with the back tension. I'm more confident with it and I can handle it a little better if the wind is a little more calm. I mean, if it goes to 50-60 kilometers, I'll definitely
Go back.
Stay with the thumb trigger. Not my idea to shot bad shots and just lose.
So fingers crossed this wind calms down.
Yeah,
tomorrow.
hopefully it will be better. Hopefully.
Cool. Well, good luck tomorrow. Good luck for the rest of the competition. Thanks for watching, guys.
Thank you guys.
Stay tuned the rest of the week. Follow us on YouTube and the live finals this weekend from Berlin. The fourth stage of this year's Hyundai Archery World Cup.